Entire life people projected their insecurities and doubts onto you, and now that you have taken your power back and if people are receiving back the insecurities and the doubts that they once projected onto you, the shift is unignorable. Okay, we've got multiple people who are basically eating their own shit, because you can't spend your entire life dogging on another person thinking that you're going to elevate in any way. Okay? So, even though it's been a long while coming and there's been instance after instance of this shit happening to you, it is now time for things to level out. Why Earth and life's lessons are like this, I have no idea. But it's here and it's happening. So these people who have basically shunned you, made you feel less than, basically painted you out to be this piece of shit who wasn't going to amount to anything, now they're having to stare in the mirror and eat all of those words back, all right? Because this Nine of Cups is showing me that what they wanted to happen is in the reverse. They're not receiving any kind of reward from their actions. It's too much to handle. The Ten of Wands, it's like they're getting to the end. The Seven of Cups, all of these illusions in the games that they have played are now returning back to them. They're not missing one single bit of it either. It's not like a few of them just dissipate and disappear. Okay, look at this person. I want you to look at this person like the person we're talking about, like, oh shit, all of this is coming back to me. All right. And they made this choice. They made this choice. They worked very hard at it. They've spent their entire life at this, okay? And now you're being moved away with this Six of Swords. You're improving, you're realigning, you're seeing beauty in life. You probably were in a space where you doubted yourself for a while, okay? Because it did. It worked for a little bit. It worked for a little bit. And then something caught your attention. You're like, okay, I've got this opportunity. I've got this opportunity to know myself, the Queen of Swords. I've got this opportunity to know what it is that I want to do, what I truly align with, what emotions and ideas about myself that I truly embody, okay? Because I think a lot of what was going on was like appearance, your mindset, the things that you were doing on the day-to-day, okay? A lot of it was like narrated and manipulated for you, and now there's this movement. You're moving in the direction of you. What is this? And you're so successful at it, friend. How beautiful. The Queen of Wands. You're trusting your gut. You're trusting your own advice, okay? The things that are coming from your own brain and no one else's. Temperance. And being very gentle with yourself and having patience and moderation and knowing what it means to be kind to yourself. The Three of Pentacles. This is your project. Your project is you. That's it. This other person's project has been you as well. God forbid this person look within. And you've known that. That's why the moon's coming out in reverse. This isn't like hidden to you, okay? The Star, and that's why this situation is in the midst of healing itself, because there's been this huge shift. Such a huge shift, okay? We've got the Eight of Swords. Now this person's very much like drowning in their own words. They're having to kind of like sit while they spiral in this bondage while justice is here. You saw how it flipped out. You saw how it flipped out. This person has basically imprisoned themselves not only in the spirit and in the spirit realm, but in their own mind. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see something happen whenever it comes to jail time or prison time, because this has got to stop. This has got to stop. This person who has worked with other people has spent their entire life working on you like a project. And now that you have taken your power back and gone within, and justice is here, and there's healing being applied to the situation because of your strength and you looking at yourself and knowing your energy is yours, is shifting everything. And now the overthinking, the worrying, the anxiety, the fear, the things that you were going through before, because those things were happening, okay? Being projected onto as a child takes a lot of time to undo. And you also need to give yourself grace whenever it comes to that, because I think there was also a point where you were very much talking down on yourself. How could I allow this to happen my whole entire life? These things have been, happening to me. I would have so much more time if I would have realized this sooner. Everything happens for a reason. And all of this coming to its head right now is for a reason. Okay? The divine knows what it's doing. So if the beginning part of your life seemed to be in shambles or low vibrational or one shitty thing after another, just know that the second half of your life is going to be unimaginably beautiful. You're not even going to be able to put into words how happy and just ecstatic you're going to be with the blessings that are flowing to you. Trust me, okay? I love you. I'll see you on the next one.